whole game though.
Okay. All right, last one before we get to the rants. Dan Snyder reportedly is being pressured out by the minority owners amid all the controversies happening with the organization, from the logo to the sexual misconduct culture that was reported there. Is that a touchdown or a turnover finally getting Dan Snyder the fuck out of here?
I believe it when I see it. All the minority owners want to get him out. I don't even know who would buy the team. Who do you replace so that doesn't happen again? Like, do you let Steve Ballmer in? Do you let Mark Zuckerberg in? Do you let fucking Jack, the Twitter guy, in?
Well, I think the Washington teams are all owned by the same. Like, I think the Wizards, the Nationals, and the Capitals are owned by the same entity.
Like the same minority group?
No, like the same, like AEG, like how they own the Kings and the Sparks, and like how Kroenke Sports owns the Avalanche, the Nuggets, and like the other team. The Washington teams outside of the Redskins.
Deadskins?
Foreskins.
Oh, you hear about their
the what the fucks?
So-called mascot they're trying out now is the Red Wolves.
That sounds fucking corny.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they?
That sounds like a college
I think that's probably the one that they found that wasn't trademarked that they could probably squeeze in there and just not be the Washington football team.
Northern Illinois is going to call them and said, hey, bitch, don't use our team mascot. Or Arkansas State, hey, don't use our fucking mascot. That's what's going to happen.
I don't know where the fuck my drop is, but whatever.
Was that a shot?
If you ever find that fucking blue flash drive with all our shit on it,
don't worry, it's backed up on my laptop.
Wow, dick. All right, so with that, another segment making its way back. Pete's Petty Person of the Week this week is no other than Adam Pac-Man Jones. This man hasn't played in the league since 2018. He actually wasn't washed the last time he played, but, you know.
He played for the Bengals, so he was cursed.
Yeah, considering his reputation, nobody signed him. Nonetheless, he received a package this past week of Joe Hayden Steeler jerseys, and nobody knows the fuck why. Like, nobody knows if Joe Hayden sent it. Nobody knows if just Steelers fans sent it, or Bengals fans, or I don't know,
West Virginia fans,
fucking Marshall,
the Tennessee Titans fans. Did Jeff Fisher send
Randy
it?
Moss? I don't know.
Damn, Randy Moss played for the Titans. That's disgusting. Did Jeff Fisher send it? Did Eddie George send it?
Anyways, so he went on, I think, either IG Live or one of the live social media platforms, and he was like, I'm literally going to show you guys how gangster I am right now. I'm going to burn all these motherfucking signed jerseys. So his ass literally went on IG Live and burnt like 3 or 4 signed Joe Hayden jerseys.
Didn't he pop a football too?
I don't know, but...
So you just destroyed...
Is he doing that well? Like, you just out here burning memorabilia? You couldn't have donated it for COVID?
You could have just
or Black Lives Matter? Like...
Don't say that shit again.
But I'm just saying, you could have donated that $500 somewhere. You didn't have to burn that shit up. What the fuck is
Black Lives? You go see somebody with a Joe Hayden jersey at a Black Lives Matter rally?
No, but I'm just saying, you sell it and you give the proceeds to somewhere else. Like,
do you know who Adam Jones is?
Yeah, he's the Petty Person of the Week this week.
Clearly, and why the fuck? First off, my question is, why would you admit to like destroying? Like, he committed technically a postal crime.
Is it?
Because it's not his mail.
Oh, no, it was his mail. It was mailed to him.
Oh, directly to him? Okay.
Yeah, somebody just sent it to him.
Oh, well, shit. Well,
that's like me sending you a shit ton of Hawthorne jerseys.
Hawthorne High jerseys?
Yeah.
I'd burn all of them except one. Like, if you send me a Hawthorne jersey with my number on it, I'd keep it.
All right. So that brings us to our rants.
Hawthorne High had really nice-ass jerseys back in the day.
Alan, you want to hop on the mic real quick?
Lusinger had trash jerseys. I still do.
You don't want to speak to the people?
Come on over.
Speak to the Bayhive, the Navy.
Yeah, man. So this is our time where we wrap up the show. This is your 1 to 2 minutes on the floor. Say what's on your mind. say what you didn't get to say. Obviously, you're not on air, so you didn't get to say a lot. But
get your shit off.
Can I cuss?
Yeah, go for it.
We've been cussing the
We
entire
are labeled
time.
explicit.
I don't know.
Say whatever you
I've
want.
never been on air. Oh my god, my voice.
Say whatever you want.
Whatever's
on your
talking
heart.
about today.
Doesn't matter.
See.
Just
No, like
what
literally,
is on your
somebody
mind?
could
What
have
you
cut you
wanna-
off in
Wait, how long
traffic
do I
today.
have? Like a minute?
Yeah, you got 1 to 2
Okay.
minutes.
So last week, I guess, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B's music video WAP dropped. What do you guys think about it? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what you guys think about it, but no, there is.
This
Kylie
is your
Jenner.
time.
There's
You
your
tell us
time.
what
Oh, I
you
don't know.
think. You
Do I
tell us
just talk
what
to
you
myself?
think.
Tell us how you
Yeah.
feel.
Tell us how you feel about
Get
it.
it off your chest.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, they all look good. I mean, there's a lot of controversy with it, but that's kind of the point, you know. I don't know who else. I'm trying to think of who else dropped any new music. I'm a music person, so.
Amine?
Huh?
Amine?
His album's
Oh,
actually
yeah,
fire.
that's right.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, he came
Yeah.
on the scene with Caroline, right, a couple years ago.
I think he has a
Yes,
Summer
sir.
Walker track too. That's
Oh,
pretty-
I love Summer Walker. She's the bomb. She just
Yeah, they
dropped
have
an
a
EP.
duet.
I think she dropped an EP too.
They have a duet. Everyone said it sounded like Silak
Oh,
Black.
oh yeah.
Did
yeah.
you just? I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna fucking stab you.
I call him
I did
Six
that
Flag.
on purpose.
I know, like that really upset me too. You said slack.
If you guys have, like, or if you guys are in the mood for any music, I would definitely recommend Snow Allegra's album, These Feels, or her last project. It's just random R&B recommendations. And Brandy just dropped a project too, you know. Go
That
back
shit is
to
fire.
yeah, B7. So go check that out. Definitely. She has a good census performance. It's a performance for the census, but she plays like 20 minutes worth of music. So definitely check that out if you guys are in the mood for R&B. So yeah, it's kind of the vibe.
Anything else you want to leave the
Shout out
people
your
with?
socials.
No, I'm good. Oh, well, if you want to check my socials out, go ahead and check me out at Midnight Eternity. That's my photography page, Midnight in Eternity. And then the Alanism on TikTok. That's where I be. So,
Tight.
yeah. All right. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So with that, we bring it to the next man on the order.
By the way, Borderline is a fire ass song. It's like the second song on Brandy's new album. Like she lays her vocals better than most people.
Wow, can you listen to a song that was released
Dog,
this
my
month?
R&B bag is unfuck. Man, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
It's
So
almost there.
Eric, go ahead, speak to the people.
Well, this week, life just came real this week. Just some hard stuff. Just two things, just extremely bad and then extremely good. I guess start with the bad. Unfortunately, a good friend of mine, a former coworker, just a good. I mean, being the old man I am, I call him a kid, even though he's about to turn 29 this next month. But unfortunately, just was running around with the wrong people, making bad decisions. Even though he was a good kid, just the people he was around, unfortunately, led to a brutal death of his. So just. You know, guys, regardless, whoever impacts your life, as big or as little, just, you know, let people know you care about them. You know, he was a good man. Ruben, God bless you. God rest your soul. And it's horrible what I heard happen to you. And, you know, from me and everybody you worked with at my current job and, you know, everybody you touched, we love you, man. And just left to us too soon. And God rest your soul. On the good news, a lifelong friend of mine, since I've known since I was 10 years old. You know, during the shutdown, a few of us got together on Zoom calls that we haven't talked to each other since, you know, college, high school, and just great banter, just giving each other shit how bad we're all aging on our Zoom calls and our COVID beards going on. And then he, before one of our phone calls, he called me privately and let me know this crazy fucked up cancer he had, and luckily on Tuesday morning woke up to our group text saying that he has officially beat cancer. So God bless you, man. I am so happy of everything that you've gone through. You've been one of my good friends since elementary school, and I'm so happy that you could put a middle finger up to cancer, say fuck cancer. Congratulations, man. You got a long life ahead of you. I'm going to be there one day to have another beer and a football, baseball game with you again. Thank you, Kyle Baizani, for being by my side our whole lives, and I'm with you, man. God bless you.
Yeah, man. Fuck cancer. Shout out to Boozy. Yeah, that was pretty dope. I mean, that was pretty cool. I like that. You know, as you can see, we're bringing some new, diverse voices into the fold, and you know, you see the contrasting there, and that's like, you know, I go to all these conferences, and we talk about diversity, we talk about inclusion, and what that means, and it's not just, race, ethnicity, and skin tone. It's age, it's experience, it's interest, and having a diverse team like Alan, like Eric, like Izzy, who's not here, Mustafa, who's not here, but just
shout out to Serve,
and shout out to Serve, the original, the queen. But yeah, man, just having you guys contribute and be a part of this show and bring your different interests and expertise is really one of the most rewarding things about this whole show. I mean, studio equipment and lights aside, like, that's part of the reason why I do it. It's not necessarily because I want to be the Mexican Bill Simmons or Jim Rome, but because, like, I don't even like being on air. I don't even like being in front of the camera. It's just kind of a necessary evil that I do deal with, because it's part of building a brand. It's part of building a platform for, Kenny with Barely a Tangent, or building for you guys, helping you guys reach your goals, or, just helping my brothers and sisters reach their goals. And so I'm just happy right now. That's all. Sorry for the ramble. Go ahead, Kenny.
Okay. Here's where she gets petty. All right. So,
oh man, he's laying it down. Get the radio voice right now.
I just want to say, appreciate that.
You only got 3 minutes, so
that's tight for you, bro. Come on,
that is.
Get it going.
That's easy for me. Yeah, man.
You only get one gurgle.
Pause. Fam, mute your mic.
Don't
talk no more.
I meant like your indigestion.
Mute his mic. Please mute his mic.
Your indigestion.
Mute his mic. Thank you. God damn, that was wow. You can gurgle off mic all you want to. But anyway. So Snitch 9 came out here and he took a video and he was allegedly, and I'm air quoting, paying tribute to Nipsey Hussle's tribute on Crenshaw and Slauson. But he did it in the middle of a day where it was busy as hell and there wasn't a lot of people around to check his punk ass. And that's just corny behavior. And what it really speaks to is like, yo, I'm sorry, but the East Coast is fucking trash. Like, I love my East Coast homies, but in particular New York, y'all think just because you were born in New York that you're God's greatest gift to humanity. And I'm sorry, but y'all are fucking trash. You want to know how I know? Most of y'all come over here and live here and get your brands popping off in L.A. Like, don't make me start naming people who moved out here from New York and live out here now and are fucking up the rent. And
Bill Simmons?
I'm not even going to name names because I don't even think you don't even deserve me the right to say it. But that was trash and just on some street shit. Like, I'm surprised nobody clapped him because that's real disrespectful for him, of all people. Tekashi Snitch 9 to pull up on Nipsey's memorial where he was murdered, his place of business. And he wouldn't have tried that because I catch the bus from work down that way all the time. He wouldn't have done that at night, even if no one was around, just because the energy around Crenshaw and Slauson is slowly changing. They're trying to gentrify it, but people are not really with that shit. They're not really with that goofy clout chasing shit. You will get smacked up. In certain parts of LA, you really can't go to with the camera and just start recording people. Like, y'all ass will come up missing. I think that shit was trash. It was whack. Also, I think all the people, don't fucking do that finger thing to me. All the people who...
You're just cutting into your Monday show, so...
That's fine. All the people who are tripping on the whole WAP thing, let's just be honest. A lot of y'all probably did foul shit, and you know that karma is going to come back, and you don't want to find out that your daughter, when they got older, was doing that double twist hand glug shit. Like, you don't want to find out that your daughter's a freak. And I'm sorry, yeah, you don't want your daughter listening to that type of music, but guess what? As God's way of getting back at certain dudes is giving them daughters, and now y'all getting y'all payback. So don't let your kids listen to that WAP song or Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion if you got that much of a problem. It's really that simple. And fuck Miley Cyrus.
Man, I just always bring it back to the Eminem quote. Don't blame me if your kid jumps off a terrace because you should have been watching, but apparently you ain't parents.
Yep, and Motor Technique said something like that too.
But yeah, shout out to everybody who was part of this production today. Shout out to the Good News Sports. Shout out to the X Squad affiliate. Shout out to FBC Radio. Shout out to your favorite podcast app.